We're on the elite server. I'm gonna go sleep because it's night time here. Whilst drinking my coffee. Alrighty. Today I just actually wanted to quickly take you guys through a tour of this server because we were sort of just last time we were building a massive waterfall, and with our new beacons, and we killed the wither and everything, and that was a lot of fun. But if you see over here, like we've got a lot. So I thought I might go ahead and take you guys in for a tour. I guess we can just start with this community cove here. So this is Community Cove. When we came across this area, we were sort of just like, that's really cool, and then we came up with the idea to create a Community Cove sort of style build. Quite simply, our nether's through there. I probably won't tour the spaces that are in the nether, but we've got a massive hub with tunnels that lead to other places, like a bunch of farms, like a slime farm and squid farm, and etc, etc. Nothing down that side. Our Community Cove is still, I mean, like, the main section's sort of done. And this part, I mean, we've got a nice meeting room over here, and this part connects up to Bees base, which is really cool. That was very unintentional, but we made it work. And then if you come over here, we've got a nice little garden section, community garden. It does go up to the top, but I'll show you that later. We've got a bit of a lava farm here. Okay. And then this is like my section of the world, my little base, and I keep on expanding it, and it's yeah, it's probably unhealthy to keep on expanding, but I love it. Anyway, so this is like my back, like, you know, courtyardy sort of style. I have a nice little fire pit, my tree farm, which I've just actually recently automated, not automated, just put hoppers underneath to catch everything, which currently I haven't farmed. So this is like my little shed, which has any spare wood and leaves and stuff like that. I won't go into too much detail. Coming back here, we've got skeleton farm down there, and we have a back area, which this is what I've been working on recently, is just doing this nature path. And so there's like this nature path that's going around the whole entire border of our village style, and the crane with the quarry, and I did this quarry quite a while back. Got a crap ton of resources from it. So I've got like these massive pipes, which was one of the last features I added to the main part of this base. Same as the hut on the top. Took a while. Yeah. And then this is back to the garden area here with the community cove. If we go up, I can show you my base a little bit more. Let's go to the right first. So I've got an armory set up here, which originally served as my whole base when I got started. This was the first thing I built. And I continue this theme in one of the rooms in my main base. But yeah, so this has become like an enchanting armory sort of style room, which I like because it's quite, you know, quite nice. Going down here, we've got the top of that Zen garden that you can see, and yeah, really lovely space. I've got my bamboo farm, brilliant source of wood. That's mainly just for wood resource. Extra barrels with my enchanting area, and another path which goes down. So that's this section. Coming across, let's tour the main base. Yeah, we've got a nice little map up here. This is like my little office-y sort of entrance space. So you could sort of call it administration if you wanted to go a bit more business-like. And come down to our main section. I've got my main room, my main area, my main storage. And so I've got like all my main building blocks have their own storage here for the base and my style that I've got in the area. Nice little bin, protective bin space, infinite water source. Come down to sub-level, and we have this nice, this is what I like to call my trading space. Yeah, my trading space is like, you know, like obviously I've put in a nice little entertainment, fiery sort of, it's really cool. But it's got all the different like trading table, like crafting table. I can't really call them crafting tables, like your loom and your banners, etc. Blah blah blah. Extra arrows in there, stuff like that. But infinity, so you know. This is my wool sort of bannery dye section, which is sort of cute. Got my water section there. I've got an auto sugarcane farm that probably is running way too slow. Yeah, it's literally just 2 tiles, but that's all I need. Then I've got like, you know, my like map and adventures sort of cartography style. My little print machine, so name tags, books, leather. And then this is extended storage. So this sort of storage is like miscellaneous blocks. So I've put like a lot more exotic sort of styled blocks over here. Extra of the other stones and stuff like that. Ice, etc, etc. I think, you know, that's sort of a nice spot for them. Anyways, let's continue down. I've got lots of cats and I've got a lot of extended beds because one of my things in big bases, I always like making bigger bases, and one of my things is that I've got so many entrances and so many things that I'm doing around, and I don't like having to go all the way back up to my bedroom or whatever to fix it. Anyways, down here is where the magic happens mainly. Once again, another bed. This storage is all stone because I needed even more space for the stone because this is all stone as well. Anyways, so this is bulk storage, if you couldn't tell. And yeah, just, you know, bulk storage of whatever I need bulk storage of. This is sort of meant to be my trading storage. So if I have excess of stones and blocks that I can trade to villagers at our trading hall, which is through the nether, then it's sort of, I put them in here. Currently I'm using these 2 as current building chests, so as you can see it's the materials for the outside. Go through here, we've got our laboratory space, so if I need potions, now I usually don't make potions, I sort of just wanted it for the aesthetic, and if I absolutely need something then I can. Otherwise I usually request it from B. B's usually on, and B's usually the designated potion master. Yeah, nice little kitchen space. I haven't utilized the barrels yet, and I don't know if I want to move my food down here or not. I'll move some of it, maybe, I think. Anyways, this is a mud space, mud generator, so quite, yeah, you know how mud works, right? Nice little seat, just a walkway to the exit there, and my furnace space. So back here is also a quick concrete generator. This is my super smelter, which originally I had set up that cactus would flow through it unless I didn't want it to, which I can probably get rid of this lever now, lol. Unless I didn't want it to, in which case then I would flick that lever, and then I had it all like really compactly done underneath this. But then for some reason I just never was using that cactus, and I was just like, I really need it to just be different. So yesterday I fixed that, and that's what's down here. So I fixed it, I relocated it, and I made it so that if I use this, the fuel system and everything will focus on this. The fuel, it'll stop the production of the cactus, of smelting the cactus, that is. It will focus on this, and then once all of these hoppers are filled back up completely with fuel, it will then restart the system over here. Now the cactus feeding never stops, but this goes on and on and on and on, and it gives me a full barrel of green dye. The rest just goes into a bin, and it's going to give me a shit ton of XP if I ever need it. Actually, you know what? Oh no, I didn't leave it for too long after I did it yesterday, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, I'll leave it for a little longer. And it's still probably give me a bunch of XP, but I'll leave it. But yeah, so that's my base, other than the trophy room. Welcome to the trophy room. Don't ask me how long this took. By the way, I did all of this before beacons, before we had done the wither fight. So a lot of mining, excessive mining without haste. So yeah, I really wish I had haste. Anyway, so yeah, I've sort of made like a trophy display room, which I think is really cool. I think there's a cool like little, I've never really gone and tried to get like rare or meaningful blocks or something like that. Obviously a cake's not rare, but it's the first cake I ever had in this server, so, you know, wither skulls, stuff like that, like little things, and I haven't decorated it much with rarities yet, but I do have a couple in the chest and stuff like that I want to do. And yeah, I think it's a really cool, fun idea. And then all the way at the end here, oh my god, bloody Enderman. Oh Jesus, rightio. I've just gone ahead and attached this farm. Originally I built this above ground, well, just the framing at least, and the ground. But I've put it under here with a nice little skylight. And yeah, it's you know, this is for shroom lights. All hail the shroom lights, but the bloody process of farming them is a pain in the butt, unless you're doing TNT duplications and everything like that, which we are not doing on this server because, well, I'm not a big one for TNT duplication, and I think it'd probably just break the server. There's a nice little vine farm back here. Collection point is here if you use it. But nice little just AFK vine farm. Alright, here we've got my nice little armadillo hole. Courtesy of moi. I really wanted to get some armadillos over here, and I think I made it work really nicely. I was trying to tie in the darkness of the stable there, as well as the elements of the armadillo colours, as well as the elements of the community cove style, all into it, and I think it turned out well. It's nice and simple, but it's really nice. I haven't put hoppers under these guys, and I think I should, or a hopper minecart or something like that, just to collect the shells, even though we probably don't need many at all. But otherwise it's just entities taking up space on the server. So yeah, horse stable. Oh god, I need to fix this ground again. I forgot about that. But then yeah, we come this way. My nice little bee hut that I made. Auto bee farm for either honey or honeycomb. Obviously, just depends on what you put in there. I've got my maintenance store back there, so I can change it if I need to. Yeah, and then how should I show you? Yeah, I'll show you. So down here we've got our this is like the spider zombie cave. It was deemed by B. Spider farm, maintenance, zombie farm, and if you go up there to another order elevator, it will take you to a cave spider farm. But then this is the main features. After that is down here. What we have is one. We have a nice little section to a double geode. This connects up to another one, and so this is purely so that we can actually harvest geodes. And then we've got a glow squid farm. So the glow squid farm, you just AFK over there, and then grab your glow squid. Got a bunch of beautiful axolotls in there that do us the biddings. And farm area, cool. So yeah, so big farm area that sort of like majority was B. It was mainly B. We've got a bunch of farms there, and you know, cows, chickens, sheep. And then I know that B was working on the cave. Yes. B is working on something. And this does actually connect up to their base eventually, I'm pretty sure, if you walk through to... Wow, they've added to it. I actually haven't seen this yet. I haven't seen the extension. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that tunnel leads up to their base. But they're just making their own like little lush space, cave space, which is cute. It's nice. Let's show Bees base. Bees base. Cute. And we come in here, and this is Bees base. Nicely naturalistic style. Comes down to about here. They did their own lava farm without realizing that there was another one. This is the entrance into the community cove. They're frogs, which I kindly delivered. Oh, and they've actually kept it. And then the other main space in here is that they've got a nice enchanting space up here. They've got their little axolotl space tank, and then up here they've got their enchanting space. Oh, hold up, how could I forget? Of course, the garden area. Like, how can I forget about you, alright? Bee made this area their little garden sun sort of styled. you can ask them their obsession with having suns in fictional games. And yeah, and then originally this came up to the edge, which was a terrible idea, so I redesigned this path to go around and connect up bases. This is meant to be Liam's base, who hasn't been on in forever. It's mainly B and I who are on this server, and Chloe when she gets the time. And then this is Chloe's very starter base that they haven't had time to work on more. And they love dogs, if you can't tell. Yeah, and then this path connects back down to mine. And so as you can see, like, we've got a very nicely sort of interconnected space for everyone. As you can see, we've got the fence outline that I've been working on, and I'll show you that in a minute, a bit closer. But we've got these plots, sort of, my plots that I sort of put out, and they're definitely subject to change. But we've got, like, you know, like a ravine here, which I want to do my blacksmith here. And I've got a really cool idea to do it within that ravine area. And then we've got this space, and this path comes all the way back. This path is brand new. And then a docking area. And so this building here is actually going to, like, move over. It's going to be about here onwards, and it'll go over the water. I'm going to make that like a fishing dock space. That way it gives this path some room. But then this is the forest trail path that I'm going to have. We're going to be decorating this space with rivers and mini hill rises and sort of stuff, and I've designed some custom trees that we're going to get going. But as you can see, the fence is, like, it's nice. It's a really nice space, and we can really mess around with some stuff. We're going to mess around with different buildings, different secrets and stuff like that. So I feel like it's going to be a fun process trying to transform this village space. And that's sort of like my next project that I'm trying to work on. And I think I'm going to record it, because at least from now, I'm probably going to record it. Because, like, the fence is one thing, and that was really nitpicky, and the path is another. I think designing the space is such a nice thing to do and record. And to me, it's going to be a newish experience, because I haven't really ever designed nature spaces before. Not to the extent that I'm about to. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be a fun experience, and it'll be a nice thing to record. So yeah, anyways guys, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's just a tour, but I thought it would be really cool just to sort of update you guys on what's on here already. And then that way any major sort of developments that I make and we build around here, we can sort of just show, we can record them and post them up, and it'll sort of make sense instead of randomly seeing new spaces here and there. So yeah, anyways guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like and comment down below if you want to see anything else or have any suggestions. We are all open ears. Anyways, you guys have an amazing day. Thank you, and I'm out. Bye.